Alright, so you guys read the title. So most of you guys have, without a doubt, heard about this, but there's probably people way in the back that haven't for whatever reason, so allow me to explain for those individuals. So the singer David, his name spelled D4VD, you guys know who he is, right? He's a guy that made a couple songs that went crazy viral, like, I had like two of them, like what, 3 years ago? I think at this point, yeah. So apparently, starting a week ago, right, this man, they found a dead body inside of his impounded Tesla. Well, I don't even know if he still had it at the time, but it was registered under his name, basically. So they found a dead body in the trunk of that said Tesla, and now they identified it as a girl that's 15 years old, from what I've heard. Which is like, bro, what the fuck? We got another celebrity throwing their whole career away for a fucking child. Like, Jesus. Like 2024 was the year of the Predators. Is this shit gonna continue into like late 2025, bro? Like, are we fucking serious? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this is like the whole story and everything, so yeah, this video is basically just gonna cover the whole story. But anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys go hit that like button, hit that sub button, go follow me on Instagram. Link will be in the description. And if you guys want to watch the original video, I will link that in the description as well. But anyways, y'all, let's do this. Alright, let's go.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall is a phrase that perfectly describes what happens to a massive creator when their entire reputation comes crashing down overnight. And for David, he wasn't just a massive creator or musician, he was literally on top of the world, with some of his songs being featured in massive shows like Invincible, and even my all-time favorite show, the Emmy award-winning Arcane. He also had recent collabs with games like Fortnite, as well as potential future collabs with one of the most anticipated movies of all time. However, all of that now potentially means nothing, because over the past week, he's now been dropped by major brands, turned the internet against him, and had to cancel the rest of his tour that he had been on since August. All the while,
with allegations like that, of course these fucking brands are gonna drop you, bro, like, especially if they're true. So yeah, like, you basically fumbled the bag. You're about to have a fucking song for the Spider-Man movie, or at least the anticipated one. That's what this video said. Like Fortnite and stuff. Like, whoever was working with you, you basically just ruined everything for yourself, bro. For a fucking child. So, I hope you're fucking happy, dude. I hope you're happy throwing away your fucking career for a fucking child. All the past few years, gone.
Facing criminal charges. So yeah, in the span of a week, his life has completely turned upside down. So let's go in depth and talk about it. So for a quick introduction, this right here is David. He's a popular 20-year-old singer/songwriter who surprisingly started out trying to be a Fortnite YouTuber, which honestly is pretty based. He also did an interview with Benny Blanco, kind of explaining who—
a lot of people try to be Fortnite YouTubers back then, so
is and kind of how he blew up so quickly.
So basically, I played Fortnite from 2017 to 2021. I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these different type of games to try to become like the biggest next thing, streamer, Kai Cenat, everything.
However, as he was making his Fortnite montages, he kept getting copyright for the music that he was using because obviously it wasn't his, and because of that, he couldn't make any money from the videos. And as he was on the phone crying to his mom about it, she told him to start making his own music, therefore he wouldn't get copyrighted. And after that is how his music career really started.
I was like, wait a minute, I could probably do that.
And you never did it before in your life?
Never. I never touched like a DAW, anything. I played instruments. I was in church choir when I was 13.
Did you sing?
I sang. I couldn't sing, but I sang.
So you just literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was it.
So after this, he started making music and going viral on different apps like TikTok and Twitter, gaining thousands of followers and more recognition with every sound and song that he would put out. Because I'm not gonna lie, they were all bangers. Like, he made some actual iconic sounds on TikTok. Oh, yeah, like this song, for example.
2.2 million views in 2022.
I did not know he made this song. Like, this was heat, and I remember listening to this so many times. And knowing that he only made these songs so he could use them in Fortnite montages just adds an extra layer of like relatability to it. He also made some other iconic songs, but you guys get the point. He had his hand in a lot of the iconic songs that people use for TikTok edits, which is a reason why he grew so fast. Because I'm pretty sure within like a year or two of him starting to make music, he was already opening for SZA. So that should tell you just how fast he was blowing up online. But as I stated earlier, he blew up fast, but it seems like he came down even faster. Because although everything seemed to be going right for him, some things weren't right under the surface. And eventually, it would all come out on September 8th of 2025. Now, before we continue, I do want to note that on this day, David was currently on tour somewhere else, and I think if I checked his tour scheduling, it would ping him at Minneapolis during this time period. So the 7th of September was Madison, Wisconsin, and then the 9th of it would be Minneapolis, Minnesota. So yeah, during September 8th, he would either be already in Minneapolis or he would be traveling to it for his show there. So just keep that in mind that when all this is going down, he's not in LA. So on September 8th, while David was currently on tour, apparently his Tesla car was reported as abandoned and therefore it was impounded. And while being on the impound lot, I'm guessing the workers reported a bad smell coming from the vehicle, so they called the police. And after the police was called and they eventually opened the Tesla, they found a partially decomposing corpse of a dead girl, which sounds pretty horrific. Eventually, the car's ownership was traced back to being David's, and he was contacted by the police. But as I stated earlier, he was away from home. And after they found the body, he didn't fly home right afterwards because that's what a normal person would do. He told them that he would fully cooperate while he's still on tour.
There was a body found last night in the back of David's car. He's the guy that sings like, "In the back of my mind," but there's a body found in the back of his car. Him and his team haven't said anything about it yet, so I'm a little bit concerned. I feel like he's such a good guy, though. I'm so confused. He just seems so wholesome, and he could sing like an angel.
Yep, that's what you would have thought before everything else had came out, y'all.
He have a body in the back of his car. Why would he do? The thing is, his car was impounded. Like, it was at an impound lot, so it wasn't like in his driveway or something. That'd be a little more concerning for his sake. But everyone's immediately saying that David is innocent. Like, oh yeah, he would never do this. But I don't know. People probably said that about.
So yeah, when the news first broke like a week ago, and it was reported that there was a body in David's car in the impound lot, nobody on the internet believed it was actually David's fault. A lot of people, including streamers and YouTubers themselves, were coming to David's defense, saying that he couldn't have possibly done it because he's currently on tour and there's no way he could put a body on.
Yeah, after that came out, I heard people saying that they believed that he was being framed when this hit came out and stuff like that, like because of him being gone, the car being impounded and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess that's what led people to believe that this whole thing was just him being framed. So, yeah, but like I said, with all the rest of the evidence given and other shit that came out, yeah, he may as well just be guilty. I don't think he's being framed after that, which sure you guys are about to see right now.
Impound lot in his car. However, I'm guessing they all skipped over the line that the body was badly decomposed, which meant that it had been there for a while. But you know what? Who cares?
Situation
with David? Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen,
Yeah,
he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No, and I'm going to perform. We're going to perform on the 20th, me and David.
Sus in the ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So,
period.
Do you think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
Can't rule him out.
Damn. No way. No.
You know what I did think was incredibly soft? I don't know if it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla, though?
Huh? Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I don't think it's him.
Tesla?
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
That right there is the #1 question. How do you steal a Tesla? Well, according to ChatGPT, it's an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 in difficulty. Because Teslas have different modes, like you need a pen to drive, which I didn't even know of. They have a Sentry mode, and they have a bunch of other safety capabilities, which would make stealing it super hard. Not to mention, Teslas have built-in trackers, so if someone did steal it or take it, you can just instantly track it or call a Tesla company. So I think it's safe to say no one stole his Tesla, but people still thought he was innocent. And in the age of the internet, that's all that really matters. However, that was until they released the identity.
Yeah, because I saw a bunch of memes about people saying me after finding out that David is innocent, other shit like that. But yeah, I'm guessing that this part of the video will tell you guys everything that you need to know. I'm gonna unpause it now, but yeah, this is the picture that ended up resurfacing, as you guys are about to hear now. But yeah, this is one of the first few pictures that is part of the evidence that he was, you know, with a 15-year-old, I believe it was.
Of the person that was in the back of the Tesla. And well, it turned out to be David's supposed girlfriend.
Then, fast forward to yesterday, and the LAPD identified the body in David's car as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reportedly missing from Riverside County in April of 2024 when she was just 13 years old. Her body was described as severely decomposed, and you had NBC News also reporting that the remains were not intact, and it appeared she had been dead for an extended period of time. Right, and as far as how she was identified, the medical examiner noted that the body had a tattoo on the right index finger saying shh, and a woman claiming to be Celeste's mother contacted TMZ to say she thought it could be her daughter. Right, and then with all that, you had some noting that it appears that David also has a tattoo on his finger, and from there, TMZ says that they forwarded the information from the mother to LAPD's homicide division.
Well guys, if there's one sure way to turn the internet and everybody against you in a second, it's doing something with an underage person.
Yep.
It's like the one thing on earth that can unite everybody to hate you. And as more information about David and his relationship with Celeste started to get out, it became quite apparent that he may have been dating her. The only problem is, she may have been like 13 or 14, and he would have been 18 to 19. I should also add that Celeste had been reported missing.
That's fucking pedophilia at its finest, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure I have said this at least once in one of my past videos. Like, you got all this fucking fame, fortune, wealth, like, a lot of people love you. And with all that fame, you got plenty of options for a woman, for like, that you want to date. And here you are. You decide you want to throw all of that away. All of your hard work away. Like, you want to throw it all away for a fucking child, bro. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know, man. It just fucking baffles me. It fucking baffles me, guys. That's all I gotta say. It's fucking baffling that the biggest people on the planet would like throwing their career away and having everybody that once loved them say, fuck this guy or whatever. They just fucking hate him just so he can date a fucking child. Like, who I guess at the time said he was 13? No, she was 13, he was 18. Something like that. Like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, you guys get the point. You guys know exactly what the fuck I'm going at it with this. But, yeah. Fuck, man. And I won't lie, I didn't even listen to this guy that much. But he still had some catchy shit, okay? I'll give the guy that. And after hearing this, I'm fucking baffled, bro. Okay? I didn't think he would be one of the next people to turn out to be a fucking predator. Alright, that's enough of my fucking rant. Alright, that's...
mother for like a year. However, since she had been seen around with David, it wasn't like she had been kidnapped. She most likely had just ran away and started living with David full time. Since Celeste was identified as the person in the back of the Tesla, tons of people online have now been exposing David by posting pictures of him and Celeste together and posting Discord chat logs. Singer David made a song about a girl named Celeste in December 2023. Baby, I love you. I'm not gonna read these verses, but oh Celeste, the girl.
Let me read this. So this is what it's like to not need weed to get me high. I love it when you hold me, when you... Alright, so he really wrote that. Okay. And the fact that it's named after her,
my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. Oh Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed. Just an FYI, Celeste would have been 13 here. So let's just hope he was talking about another Celeste in this song, even though he probably wasn't.
No,
TMZ
no, I don't
confirms
think
that
he
this
was.
photo shows singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. The user who posted this picture alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret. And it looks like David's like counting money or something to give to these people. And by the way, this also looks bad on the people accepting the money, because all it takes is a couple dollars for you to keep your mouth shut about something very illegal. David was also an avid user on Discord, and apparently there's a lot of people on Twitter now that was in his Discord that's been trying to expose him, like this guy that says been trying to expose.
I think I've heard about this part right here. I think I've heard something about somebody that tried to expose him like 2 years ago when she's like around 13, I believe she was, during that time period. But I guess the industry and everybody else just shut him out, thinking that it was just fake shit, just somebody trying to ruin his life. Well, that's not the case now, because more allegations came out, and now motherfuckers want to listen to you. But yeah, a lot of people probably owe you an apology, man, for not listening to you 2 years ago, because they were pretty much right at this point. Like, so yeah, to all the people that thought he was fucking making shit up, y'all owe this man an apology.
Since 2023. And if I click on the screenshots, he has messages that look like they're from 2023 that says he only adds underage girls. I know, right? I'm not joking either. There's also some more insane screenshots that come from this account, who was apparently in the server with David, because David adds everybody and says, I'm in a song crisis right now. And some guy says, drop the one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Like, what? And to prove this guy isn't faking screenshots, he then screen records the Discord and it shows the messages right there. So it's like they were actually talking about this in the server, which is just insane. There's also an insane mega thread that I just stumbled upon that says all proof that David did it, and it's a thread of screenshots and text from the Discord that I'm guessing prove that David actually did it. In some of these screenshots, you can even see that Celeste herself was in the Discord with David. So yeah, this situation so far has been crazy. But what's been even crazier is the backlash. Because if you were to go on TikTok and type in David, there has been at least 1,000 to like 10,000 videos made in the last day or two talking about the situation.
I'm talking about the David situation. Oh, he did that shit. Yeah, lock his up. D4VD, David.
Yeah, lock this motherfucker up. The fact that that says 2022, meaning that the guy was probably talking to her when she was fucking 12, and all the shit that came out recently, her dead body in his impounded Tesla, you guys know the rest, fucking dating her and shit like that. Lock this man up. Matter of fact, if he's not locked up, maybe he needs to go turn himself in. He should probably do that. Yeah, David, do us all a favor and go turn yourself the fuck in, man. Fuck! Like, you got the whole world pissed.
I'm very big on innocent until proven guilty. No, it's too much evidence. Yeah, lock his ass up, man.
Yeah.
Don't let him do no more. He needs to go in prison for life. It's way too much shit. Nigga name, and I don't like putting shit on niggas like that. I hate shit like that when like somebody could actually be innocent. No, he 1,000% killed a girl. And you know what's crazy? Even if he didn't kill a girl, he was still talking to her and having
Yeah.
she was 13.
That's what I said.
Even if let's say he gets away with the rest, he actually wasn't him that killed her. Let's say on some random universe where whatever, he was still having relations with a girl that's 13, 14, 15 years old.
So yeah, this situation is very disturbing, and
yeah,
hopefully I'll keep you guys updated to whatever happens next. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Alright, you guys, that's the end of this video. David, I fucking hope you're happy with yourself, man. You literally had it all. You had millions of monthly streamers. You had, like, a lot of collabs going for you with other musicians, TV shows, like Fortnite, fucking Invincible, Arcane, whatever the hell that other show is. I don't know. I don't think I've seen it. Like, you had it all. And you decide you want to be a fucking idiot and throw it all away for a 15-year-old who was probably 12 or 13 at the time you started talking to her. And to make matters worse, you decide you wanted to kill her, bro? Oh my god, bro. I hope you're happy that you ruined your fucking career because you wanted to be a predator and a murderer. Now after all that, now what you want to do is you want to take yourself down to your local police station and turn yourself in, man. And then rot away in prison for the rest of your fucking life like the piece of shit you are. So, yeah. But yeah, man, yeah, this was just pretty disturbing case all around, man. I don't know, man. That's really all I have for this outro. If there's anything else you want me to react to or listen to on this channel, please leave your suggestions in the comments below, and I might make it happen. But as always, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever your boy uploads a new video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.